So my girlfriend lives 100 miles away. I'm in San Diego, and she's in LA. And I'm gonna try to run from my front door to her front door. I'm not gonna try, I'm going to do. I didn't grow up a runner. I actually did my first race 2 years ago and have been loving ever since. The only issue is, I have never run this far before. Not even close. Longest ultra I've done, I would say like 35 plus, between 35 and 40.
Okay, I'd say 40. What makes you think you can more than double it?
I just don't doubt myself. We'll start from my house, which is literally right here. We're gonna have to stop, right? Like bathroom breaks, food, chill for a few minutes every now and then. You have to have like kind of a ridiculous amount of self-confidence to even think you can go through this. So maybe a little ego. We're about 12 hours out. Poles, hand water bottle, some gels. Start time 4:34 a.m. Thursday. When you run through the night, you start to see things. Like I'll be hallucinating. Hydration and nutrition is the most important thing. Bagels for carbs, bananas, oranges, Jocko hydrates, Jocko goes. Goal is 28 to 30 hours. This is gonna suck, right? Also, dude, people do it all the time. People do crazier shit than what I'm about to do. So if something's humanly possible, then why not us? Like, why not you? Why not me? Right? I think doing hard things is not only good for you, but that is simply essential, which is lucky, because this was probably one of the hardest things I have done in my entire life.
Morning.
A little dark.
A little bit dark, a little bit early.
A little early, man.
How you feeling, bro? Smelly. How's it going?
Feeling good, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. I wouldn't be able to do this mission alone, so I assembled a team. My buddies Jared and Carrie would help drive the support cars. Liam and Isaiah would help document the whole thing. And unfortunately, my best friend Tommy would be there for moral support.
Aron was never that fat.
And funny enough, my girlfriend Josie came along, mainly because she's a nurse. And I think I'll need one of those.
What are you about to do, bro?
I'm about to run to LA to see my girlfriend, who's conveniently here now, so I don't really have to run that far. But
He's driven to my house so many times, and he's like, it's exactly 100 miles. And I was like, oh, okay. He's like, well, what if I run it? And I'm just like, you're crazy.
All right, shall we? Let's do it. See you later.
Ready? Go ahead.
Always. About a mile in, 99 to go.
Almost there, dude.
I think the biggest struggles are gonna be the heat. This isn't a particularly shaded route. It's almost all exposed.
You know, we definitely didn't pick a cloudy day or a cold day to do it. It was hot out.
The heat, probably lack of sleep. Like I'm gonna do my best, and I've usually held it together pretty well, but after 20 hours being awake and moving, that might be saying some egregious shit.
During it, you don't want to sleep because then your body is going to like ramp up and lock up. But I don't know if he completely wrapped his head around like how exhausting it would be. She's right. I didn't. But we started, and there's simply no turning back.
I'm gonna go left in here. First checkpoint. Not a bad checkpoint to have. All right, let's get some water.
I got the visitor for you.
Oh. How we doing, big dog?
How many miles deep are you right now?
Only 3 at the first checkpoint, but we're about to.
Checkpoint at 3? That first checkpoint's got to be at least 10, man. Come on.
Which brings me to likely the biggest thing I'll struggle with, and that is pacing myself. See, for a run this long, I'm not trying to break any records. I'm definitely not going for speed. I'm doing this to simply push myself and to see if I can even make it there. Which is why I'm going to have checkpoints along the way and stick to a technique of 7 minutes of running and 3 minutes of walking. It's not the most flashy method, but I felt it was necessary for this kind of distance.
I'm glad that you're getting out there knocking this out, man. Crushing that 100.
Yeah, 4:34 a.m. start time, you know.
That's freaking outstanding. Keep grinding. I'll check in at some point later as you get this thing knocked out.
Yeah, call me when I'm like hallucinating and everything.
Well, that's what I want to hear.
All right.
All right, bro.
Take care, Jocko.
Kick ass.
Yeah, will do. All right, let's burn some rubber.
Let's go, baby.
Fuck yeah.
I don't remember seeing a crack. I don't remember seeing a chink in the armor like that morning.
Two P's in means your boy's hydrated.
He was cooking those first miles. Seemed like he was in great spirits.
I'm freaking hydrated.
Oh my God, that's not what I was expecting you were gonna do.
Pickle juice. I'm just looking forward to that donut shop.
How far out are we from the donut shop?
Probably about 2 hours.
He had high energy.
Remember to always ask how I'm doing, and I'll say outstanding.
How you doing?
Outstanding. Still a long ways to go. Mission's not even close to complete, but just feeling pretty fortunate to be able to get out here and even do it, right?
It was effortless. It just seemed effortless in the beginning.
Yo, there he is. How we doing, bro? That was a good stretch. Yeah? That was a good stretch.
I remember when we got to the end of the first 26 miles, I was like, so how you feeling, man? He was like, good, 1 marathon down, 3 more to go. I was like, holy shit. That is the right attitude, man.
Can I get a donut, maybe?
Yeah, baby.
It's time. Whoa. Rad.
Your marathon reward was that you get a donut.
Been thinking about that donut for miles.
He put up weight in the gym, don't get me wrong. He could put up a lot of weight in the gym, but man, this guy at the beach in the summer, like the kids were screaming, like, oh, there's a dead whale on the beach. Oh. He used to like hide stuff in his belly button. It was disgusting. And now look at him.
Later.
Yeah, now look at him.
How's the team doing?
Dude, we're crushing.
You know, we were talking earlier, dude. Somebody's gonna be scrolling, they're gonna see this video of you crushing 100 miles, and it's gonna make them get up off the couch and do something. It's gonna make them take action, bro. So while you run and think about that, man. Definitely. Yeah. So thank you. Thank you, bro. So stoked for you, man.
Around hour 5, the sun was coming down hot, so I had to make some adjustments.
He had his big hat on with to protect his neck. It was it's not something I'd personally wear style-wise, but you know, hey, there's practicality behind it. I respect that.
Sunscreen at every checkpoint, covered up with a lightweight shirt, and definitely a lot more fuel.
Once it got hot, once he started sweating more, he had to eat and drink twice as much as he was before.
And lucky for me, I love doing both those things. Pizza, bananas, peanut butter jelly sandwiches. I was in heaven. Oh yeah. Tastes great. The more I run, the more I eat. Simple formula, and it's fucking awesome.
Dehydration's a scary thing when you're trying to run 100 miles.
Can I get some water?
Yeah.
He was slamming the hydrates.
Fruit punch me. Thank you.
He was staying on top of the water.
I have to stay hydrated. I'm already sweating a lot.
He was just drinking as much of that stuff as he needed to, which turned out to be quite a bit.
All right, gents, I'll see you in 4 miles.
Everything was amazing. Full of smiles. I kept sending texts to his family. I was like, he's doing good.
Dude, there's so many rabbits.
But it was a pretty drastic change from before Camp Pendleton to after.
Camp Pendleton is a military base located in between San Diego and LA. And unless I wanted to be running on the shoulder of a busy highway, it was the only way to get through this stretch of the run. Right now we're waiting for a military escort into Camp Pendleton. And then that'll be just about our halfway point.
Yes, sir. Just gotta keep the legs moving, dude. Little push-ups. Yeah, you haven't been working those arms too much today.
The only way Aaron could enter the base is if he came in through car. So we met at like a stop right outside of Pendleton. Aaron hopped in. I could tell he did not want to get in the car. He wanted to just keep running.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, brother.
Oh. My legs.
You got that.
We're good.
Yeah.
It was definitely a difficult place for a runner.
That sitting me a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're good now. Just have to shake it out.
Yeah, baby, you're good.
I'm straight.
You're taking a left.
There wasn't any sidewalks. For the most part, it was pretty empty and not much to see there.
Pendleton has been hot and long. A lot of sketchy shoulders. Not too much coverage at all.
Watch him as he goes.
I will say I'm excited to never come back to Pendleton.
That was a point during the day where I felt like a lot of energy was used to get through there.
How are we doing?
We're good, how you doing?
Good, I need that massage gun on my right glute. 15 hours into the day. Feels good. A little behind what I wanted to be, but... Can one of you go get the pickle juice for me? Where is it? I don't feel like crawling back. I got you. You need the pickle juice? Turn some payments. Alrighty. So at this point, the run is halfway done. So that means the crew's gonna start pacing me to keep me company, because we all knew it was gonna be a grueling night ahead.
Yeah, baby. Los Angeles, here we come.
I think at that point, sun had set. I felt like he was really feeling it.
I keep chugging along. It's like it's gonna be like an old man. So if I could just like let that little kink out.
The exhaustion was hitting him.
Keep going.
Where we at?
We're at 63.5.
About 8 miles ago is when I sat, right? So I think I'm gonna do that again. I'm starting to need like the longer recovery.
The most major decline was like in the middle of the night.
What time is it, like 2:30 in the morning?
It's hard to like try to motivate someone else when they've done like 10 times more work than you, and you're trying to like just well rested, and you're trying to walking beside like, come on, you should pick up the pace, when it's like you're the one that just ran 80 miles and I just got out from sleeping in your car, you know?
So the next checkpoint you send me is like 1.7 miles away. Is that good, or do you want to go closer?
We'll see how I feel.
Alright, so just play it by ear. We always tell them to move closer. Or...
Yeah. Water, please.
Sure.
Maybe some pickle juice.
Warm or cold water?
Ice cold.
His feedback wasn't like bad or aggressive, but you can definitely tell he was exhausted.
You feel alright. You feel alright. Just need some dehydrated and hungry.
You've been running at this point for almost 24 hours. Tortoise, hare.
My memory's a little spotty from that night, but I do remember a couple things. First, I wasn't seeing anything that wasn't there, but the things that I would see were just moving. Like street signs would be running with me.
It's the happiest I've seen you in hours.
And second is how badly I wanted a 10-minute power nap. Literal walking zombie. Because my body felt dead. So tired at the end. I don't know what I need.
Maybe the 75 pounds.
77 now.
77.
You got the dog. Thank you. All right. Mile by mile.
You got it.
Mile by mile.
You got it.
See you guys.
In 2 miles.
2 miles. Now, even though it seemed like we were so close, which we were, the last stretch just started to feel impossible.
The tank was on empty. He was just barely moving along.
I have never seen him have such a mental fatigue and a mental block. And for him to say, I don't know if I can finish this, like that shocked me and took me back.
Was after this Huntington? Newport?
So around mile 83, we got a text from Josie in the group chat that just was like,
Hey, team meeting at the next checkpoint, and my stomach kind of turned a little bit.
It was definitely like a little bit of a tense point while we were waiting for him to show up.
As a team, we were kind of just talking like, what are options? What are we gonna say? What are we gonna do? How are we gonna like get past this?
The current pace that he's at right now, like it's just gonna be like another 9.5 hours to get to the pier.
Lay it up and be like, at this pace, it's gonna be 9 more hours. Like, can you do that?
Yeah.
Are you ready for that?
You know, once we got to that checkpoint, we kind of just checked in with him. Like, how are you? Like, how are you feeling? And he's like, I'm feeling pretty bad.
What's your genuine thought process right now?
What's the next step for you?
Get clean.
Okay, step one.
Step one's get clean.
Okay, why don't you do that first?
Yeah.
Like right now, and then we'll all chat when you're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
He looked like his body just couldn't go anymore. He looked ill.
Have the poles been the help you were hoping they'd be?
Yeah, they've been a huge help.
Yeah.
Taking a lot of stress off the legs.
We kind of had this moment of fear that like, we can't stop now, but you know, we can't push this guy to death.
The nurse side of me and just like being his girlfriend, I'm like, I really hope he doesn't get hurt. It was hard to see him in that place because I've never seen him want to give up.
I had friends and family calling to wish me good luck. I had a team of people following along and supporting me. I had all the help in the world, but still, it just felt like I couldn't continue.
Reasonably, if he did walk away from it and he did quit, it would have made sense. You know, honestly, would have suffered zero consequences from quitting.
These are the moments where you actually build that next level of discipline.
What mile are you at right now?
83.
I know.
So close.
You're so
Getting to that point where everything in your body is telling you enough. You have to use that manual override that says, no, we have more to do.
I want to change. We can only motivate him so much until he has to just do it himself.
Alright, I'm gonna just hit the PCH for a little bit. I'll text you if I need something.
What's he doing?
He put his headphones in for the first time and put new shoes on, new clothes, and he's like, see you guys.
When I wake up. Just felt like a really badass moment where he realized like, okay, I gotta do it by myself from here on out, and I'm gonna get there, and I'll see you guys there.
If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man.
It's insane to see someone just bounce back like that. And he still had like roughly around 20 miles left. So it wasn't like, you know, oh, I just ran out for 5 miles. He said like almost a whole nother marathon to run.
He was locked in on the run. He was focused.
90 miles.
90 miles?
90 miles, 10 left. 10 left. I was hurting, had a lot of doubts, wanted to quit. I was just like so tired of being a bitch and doubting myself. Felt like I had to just take things into my own hands for a little bit. So that's what I did.
You need water, pickles, granola bar, banana.
I think I'm good.
Okay. That's what I like to hear from you.
No, dude,
I don't need anything. I'm good to go.
Good to go.
I'm good.
He looks healthy. He looks like he's feeling good. He could have just never done this run and never really known what he was capable of. He had a question of like, I want to do a 100-mile run, and I want to know if I'm capable of it, and he seeked out the answer to it.
Job's not finished. Let's go, baby. Job finished? No, it feels good. I'm honestly a little delirious. Most of it has felt like kind of just a fever dream.
He wanted to become the person that could run the 100 miles, and he did that. He achieved that, and we got the 100.
I was so happy he freaking did it. Like, I'm dating that man. Like, what?
You did it! Oh, good job, baby. You need to do it.
Yeah, that sucked, but that's why I did it. All right, your turn. Let's see what you got.